Welcome to the future of gardening, where plants thrive without soil. Welcome to the world of hydroponics. This innovative technique is not just a fad, it's a revolution, a game changer in the realm of cultivation. Imagine a garden suspended in midair, roots delicately dancing in nutrient-rich water, basking in the glory of efficient growth. This isn't science fiction, it's hydroponics, a method that's transforming homes into lush green spaces and barren lands into thriving farms. From the smallest home setups to the largest commercial farms, hydroponics is turning the traditional concept of gardening on its head. It's about faster plant growth, higher yields, and conservation of precious resources like water. So whether you're a seasoned gardener or a newbie green thumb, it's time to step into the future. Prepare to dive into the incredible world of hydroponics, where innovation meets cultivation. Hydroponics, a term derived from two Greek words meaning water and labor, is a revolutionary method of growing plants. It's a technique that goes beyond traditional soil-based gardening, taking the cultivation of flora into the realm of water and nutrients. Hydroponics involves growing plants without soil, instead using a nutrient-rich water solution to provide all the necessary elements for growth directly to the plant's roots. Picture roots delicately dipping into a clear, nutrient-rich bath, absorbing exactly what they need to flourish. It's a bit like serving up a buffet of delicious food where the plants can pick and choose what they want when they want it. This unique method of cultivation brings several benefits. For one, it allows for faster plant growth. How, you ask? Well, when plants don't have to search through soil for nutrients, they can redirect that energy into growth. This translates into lusher foliage, more vibrant flowers, and higher crop yields. Moreover, hydroponics is a champion of water conservation. Traditional gardening can be quite thirsty, with much of the water provided being wasted through soil absorption. Hydroponics, on the other hand, uses a recirculating system, meaning the water is reused, reducing wastage and making it a more sustainable choice. But that's not all. The absence of soil also means the absence of soil-borne diseases and pests, reducing the need for harmful pesticides. With hydroponics, we can cultivate plants faster, save water, and yield more crops. It's a glimpse into the future of gardening. And the future looks pretty green. In the hydroponic world, various systems cater to different needs and preferences. Just like in traditional gardening, where you might choose between a raised bed or a terracotta pot, hydroponics offers a range of setups. Each system has its own set of strengths and limitations, making them ideal for specific plants or growing conditions. First, let's take a look at the wick system, the simplest of all hydroponic methods. Imagine a plant with its roots suspended in a nutrient solution, with a wick connecting the two. The wick draws up the nutrient-rich water to the plant's roots, ensuring they get the sustenance they need. It's a hands-off approach, perfect for beginners. However, it may not be suitable for larger, thirstier plants, as the wicking action might not provide enough nutrients. Next up is the deep water culture, or DWC system. Here, the plants are held in place with their roots dipping directly into a nutrient solution. A bubbler oxygenates the water, ensuring the roots don't drown. The DWC system is great for fast-growing, water-loving plants, but may not be ideal for those that prefer drier conditions. For those looking to scale up, the nutrient film technique, or NFT, might be a good fit. In this system, a thin film of nutrient solution continuously flows over the roots of plants held in a slightly angled tray. This allows for efficient use of space and resources. However, it requires a bit more monitoring to prevent system failures, which could quickly damage or kill the plants. Other systems like the ebb and flow, aeroponics, and drip systems each offer their own set of advantages and challenges, giving you the flexibility to choose a system that aligns with your gardening goals and lifestyle. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all in hydroponics. It's about finding what works best for you and your plants. It's quite the adventure, experimenting with different systems and seeing your plants thrive in ways you might never have imagined. Choosing the right system is the first step towards your hydroponic journey. The beauty of hydroponics is that it allows us to grow a wide variety of plants. You might be wondering which plants are the best candidates for your hydroponic garden. Well, the truth is, most plants can thrive in a soil-less environment, but some are particularly well suited to hydroponics. Lettuce is one such plant. It's a rapid grower, with some varieties ready to harvest in as little as 3 weeks from planting. The best part? You can keep picking at the leaves, and it will continue to produce, providing you with a fresh salad right from your home. Herbs are another great choice. Basil, mint, parsley, and oregano flourish under hydroponic conditions. These herbs are perfect for the kitchen countertop, providing a steady supply of fresh flavor for your cooking. Plus, they're quite forgiving, making them excellent choices for beginners. And let's not forget tomatoes. These juicy fruits are a crowd favorite in hydroponics. With proper care, a single tomato plant can yield up to 30 pounds of fruit in a season. Imagine having a fresh supply of homegrown tomatoes all year round, but the list doesn't end there. You can also experiment with other plants like strawberries, cucumbers, and even peppers. The possibilities are endless. Remember, the key to successful hydroponic gardening is choosing the right plants for your system and giving them the care they need. From crisp lettuce to juicy tomatoes, hydroponics brings the garden to your kitchen. Starting a hydroponic garden is simpler than you might think. Let's dive into the basic steps of setting up your very own hydroponic system at home. First, you'll need a container to serve as your reservoir. This will hold the water and nutrients your plants need to thrive. Containers can range from simple plastic tubs to specialized hydroponic reservoirs. Next, you'll need a growing medium to support your plants. Hydroponic media come in various forms, such as coconut coir, rock wool, or clay pebbles. The choice depends on your plants and the type of hydroponic system you're using. Now let's talk about air and water. Your plants will need an air stone and an air pump to ensure the water is oxygenated, essential for healthy root development. You'll also need a water pump to circulate the nutrient solution, allowing your plants to feed. Speaking of nutrients, you'll need a hydroponic nutrient mix. These are specially formulated to give your plants everything they need to grow in a soil-free environment. Finally, you'll need light. If you're growing indoors, consider using grow lights to ensure your plants get the light they need. Once you have all your equipment, it's time to assemble. Position your air stone and water pump in the reservoir, fill it with your nutrient solution, and arrange your plants in the growing medium. Turn on the pumps, and voila! You've started your hydroponic journey. With a bit of patience and enthusiasm, you can set up your hydroponic garden in no time. A successful hydroponic garden requires regular maintenance. It's not just about setting up the system and waiting for the plants to grow. There's a bit of science involved, but don't worry, it's nothing too complicated. First on the list, pH levels. Keeping an optimal pH balance in your hydroponic system is vital for your plants to absorb the nutrients they need. Test the pH level of your nutrient solution regularly using a pH meter. If the pH is too high or too low, don't fret. There are pH adjusters available that can easily bring the levels back to the ideal range, which is typically between 5.5 and 6.5 for most plants. Next up, nutrient concentrations. Your plants are like us. They need a balanced diet to grow strong and healthy, so it's important to monitor the nutrient concentration in your system. Using a conductivity meter can help you keep track of this. If the nutrient concentration is too high, it could cause nutrient burn, while too low could lead to nutrient deficiency. Temperature is another factor to consider. The optimal temperature for nutrient solution is around 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. Any higher or lower could affect the oxygen levels and nutrient uptake. Lastly, keep an eye out for any signs of pest or disease. If you spot anything unusual, act quickly to prevent it from spreading. With consistent care and attention, your hydroponic garden will flourish. Happy gardening! Hydroponics has transformed the lives of many garden enthusiasts around the world. Let's dive into some of these success stories to stoke your inspiration and show you the potential of soil-free gardening. First, we meet John, a retiree from London. John had always been an ardent gardener, but when his knees started giving him trouble, he found it more and more difficult to maintain his beloved garden. It was then that he discovered hydroponics. John set up a small hydroponic system in his conservatory and started growing lettuce, tomatoes, and herbs. Not only did this method eliminate the need for bending and digging, but it also brought a bountiful harvest all year round. John's story underscores the accessibility and ease of hydroponics, making it a viable option for those who may have physical limitations. Next, we journey to the bustling city of New York to meet Sarah, a young professional living in a small apartment with no outdoor space. Sarah loved the idea of growing her own food, but didn't have the room for a traditional garden. Undeterred, she turned to hydroponics and transformed her tiny balcony into a green oasis. She now grows a variety of salad greens, herbs, and even strawberries in her vertical hydroponic system. Sarah's story illuminates the adaptability of hydroponics, demonstrating its suitability for urban environments and small spaces. Venturing to the other side of the globe, we meet the Chung family in Singapore. Living in a high-rise apartment, the Chungs had limited outdoor space, yet they successfully set up a hydroponic system on their balcony, growing an array of leafy greens and herbs. Now they enjoy fresh, pesticide-free produce right at their fingertips. The Chungs exemplify the health benefits of hydroponics, allowing families to cultivate their own fresh, nutritious produce. Now let's head to sunny California, where we meet Maria, a school teacher who introduced hydroponics to her students as a fun, hands-on science project. The students were fascinated to watch the plants grow without soil and took turns in maintaining the system. Not only did the project teach them about plant biology and responsible water usage, but it also sparked their interest in sustainable agriculture. Maria's story highlights the educational potential of hydroponics, illustrating how it can be used as a teaching tool to engage students in science and sustainability. Next, we meet the team behind Greenleaf Farms, a commercial hydroponic farm in Australia. They've converted an old warehouse into a thriving hydroponic farm that grows an array of crops, including lettuce, basil, and kale. The farm operates year-round, producing high-quality, pesticide-free produce for the local community. Their story showcases the commercial viability of hydroponics, demonstrating its potential for sustainable local food production. Finally, we meet Emma, an environmental scientist from Canada who adopted hydroponics to reduce her carbon footprint. By growing her own food hydroponically, she significantly cut down on the greenhouse gas emissions associated with food transportation. Emma's story underscores the environmental benefits of hydroponics, illustrating its role in promoting sustainable living. These stories illuminate the versatility and potential of hydroponics, from retirees to young professionals, families to teachers, commercial farmers to environmental scientists. People from all walks of life are embracing hydroponics and reaping its benefits. They are growing fresh, healthy produce in their homes, teaching the next generation about sustainable agriculture, reducing their carbon footprint, and even running successful commercial farms. Join the ranks of these successful hydroponic gardeners and start your own gardening revolution. The future of gardening is here, and it's hydroponics. As we wrap up our exploration of this exciting and innovative gardening method, you're probably wondering, what's next? Well, the answer is simple. It's time to embark on your own hydroponic gardening journey. Let's recap what we've learned and how you can apply it to create your own soil-free garden. We've learned that hydroponics is a form of horticulture that doesn't rely on soil. Instead, it uses nutrient-rich water to provide plants with the vital elements they need to grow. This method offers numerous benefits, including faster plant growth, higher yields, and significant water conservation. In an era where sustainability is key, hydroponics emerges as a viable solution for both food production and environmental conservation. We've also explored various types of hydroponic systems, each with its own unique advantages and considerations. From the simplicity of the wick system to the efficiency of deep water culture, DWC, and the advanced nutrient film technique, NFT, there's a hydroponic system to suit every gardener's needs and skill levels. We've discovered that a wide range of plants can thrive in a hydroponic environment. Whether you're a fan of crisp lettuce, aromatic herbs, or juicy tomatoes, there's a hydroponic setup that can help you grow your favorite plants all year round, regardless of the weather or outdoor space limitations. We've guided you through the basic steps of setting up a hydroponic system at home, demonstrating that you don't need a lot of space or fancy equipment to start your soil-free garden. In fact, many hydroponic systems can be set up using everyday items you might already have at home, making this gardening method accessible to everyone. We've provided you with essential tips on maintaining your hydroponic garden, from monitoring pH levels to ensuring the correct nutrient concentrations. These steps, while seemingly technical, are actually quite straightforward and can be mastered with a little practice. And finally, we've shared inspiring success stories from individuals who've embraced hydroponics and reaped the benefits of this innovative gardening method. Their experiences serve as a testament to the potential of hydroponics and the positive impact it can have on our lives and the environment. Now it's your turn. It's time to take that leap and start your own hydroponic gardening journey. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, and your first step could be as simple as setting up a small hydroponic system in your living room or experimenting with growing your favorite herb hydroponically. To help you along the way, we encourage you to continue learning and exploring. Stay curious, ask questions, and don't be afraid to experiment. After all, gardening, including hydroponics, is all about learning, growing, and evolving. And as you embark on this journey, remember that you're not alone. We're here to support you, and so is a vibrant community of fellow hydroponic enthusiasts. Share your triumphs, your challenges, and your discoveries. Let's learn from each other and grow together. In conclusion, hydroponics isn't just a gardening method. It's a movement towards a more sustainable and efficient way of growing plants, a way that respects our planet and its resources. By embracing hydroponics, you're not only growing plants, you're cultivating a greener future. So are you ready to join the hydroponic revolution? We hope so, because we can't wait to see what you'll grow. Like, subscribe, and share your hydroponic successes. Together, we can cultivate a greener future.